spring, new accessories. I had to do 2 videos. This is part 1. I have over 30 handbags to show you. 30 handbags, and that's just handbags. We've got wallets, scrunchies, hats, belts, sunglasses, everything. So this video alone is going to be half of that, and then I am gonna do a part 2 video that has the other half. Let's get into it. First up, we are talking about bags, and I kind of even broke the bags out into little sub-categories, which is a corduroy style category, you know? So first up, we have Hobo bags. I want to first talk about this denim. This is the dark denim version, Hobo bag, and I just love this thing. I have the lighter version as well, which I believe I'm featuring in the second video. Probably my favorite thing about this bag is the fact that the strap looks like one of those old style 90s belt with like the double grommets. I just absolutely love that. And if you notice, there's a ton of options on here. Like I feel like for a bag that has fixed options versus the slider effect, you know, I feel like you are getting almost as many options as the slider effect.
I know it's not called the slider effect, okay.
I have already worn this thing a ton. I have found that a lot of the denim accessories that I have just been loving so much recently, they just go with everything. I mean, it's almost the same way that jeans go with everything. Honestly, I think I've worn the darker one more than the lighter one. So I just can't recommend it enough. And I feel like it's a pretty good size. You can fit a big wallet in here, phones. I have 2 phones, like one for corporate gen, one for regular gen, social media gen. Everything fits. Keys, I can't recommend this enough. And I absolutely love it. This next one here is by No Boundaries. And we've got they're calling it a festival hobo bag crochet. I'm really glad that they came back out with these again this year because I bought a couple last year that I absolutely loved, and honestly it was probably one of my most worn bags of the year, maybe not the most worn. And you know what I really like? If you happen to get the floral one from last year or the black and white checkered one from last year that I shared last spring, the straps were incredibly long, like almost awkwardly long, that I definitely had to tie them up, which wasn't the worst thing, but they definitely shorted the straps.
Why can I not talk?
They made the straps shorter, which I personally appreciate. I feel like they kind of stop at just the right point. This one here obviously is the smiley face one, which is a little bit kitschy, but I don't know, I just like the smiley faces. They make me happy, and I haven't stopped wearing them for years now, so I'm gonna give into the smiley faces. And you know, the only one of this that I actually don't have is the strawberry one, because I'm not loving the strawberry. I mean, I like them to consume, but I was thinking, I love that it's the ombre, or not ombre, it's sort of like an offsetting monochromatic checkered, and I kind of love that, and I wonder if I just wear it backwards or put something else over the strawberry. I don't really know. Maybe put a different fruit. I'm just joking, like just something that's not edible probably on the back. And I might actually get that. I don't know, what do you think? Was that weird to wear it backwards? I don't know. Let me know what you think, but I love these. I can't recommend enough. They're obviously just kind of wide open. They don't provide much in terms of organization. However, they do provide much in terms of totes adorableness and making an outfit cuter. IMO. All these things are just MO. Oh, pardon the interruption. It is just me, your host, Jen. If you did not know, you are watching my Wow Week series. Wow Week stands for Week of Walmart. I feature a ton of Walmart on this channel, so if that sounds good to you, you probably want to subscribe. I always like to say subscribe if you're awesome, or subscribe if you want to be awesome. Yes. On this channel, I help you be your most confident self through style and fashion. And we are a little bit goofy here, so that is definitely a thing here. And we like to cook a lot of looks in the kitchen. That's what we say. We be in the kitchen cooking them looks. If this is the first video that you happen upon on Wow Week, it is an entire series, so I will make sure to link up to the rest of the series down below, as well as at the end of the video. And if you would like to shop anything in this video, I am gonna have all the links in the description box by number down below. And if you don't know how to get to the description box, just click the title of the video, which will open up a box, and that will enable you to have access to all of the links. If you do decide to use my links, I cannot thank you enough. That really helps out me and my channel. And I will also put them in a pinned comment below as well. Let's keep going with the video. When I first saw this bag on the website, I thought it had the makings of everything that I was gonna love about it. I love raffia. Raffia. I love me a Hobo bag, a slouchy Hobo bag, just like the last one. I love that Raffia kind of goes with everything. It had a little bit of like extra tasseling on it, adding to the boho look of it. I don't know what it is about this bag. I feel like it hikes up my armpit too much. Something is off here with this. Maybe it's the fact that it also only has the one, I think it just has the one strap, right? Yeah, I think maybe that's part of it too. Where the other ones, all the other ones that we're talking about, they have straps that come together sort of like a typical bag, where this one just has, I should say, a typical slouchy bag like that, because I guess there's a lot of bags that just have one strap. Now I'm rethinking my whole life. Okay, hold on, please. Hold, please. Oh no, this one only has one strap too. Oh my gosh, I love how you're watching me live here figure out my entire life. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I lied. It's not that it has one strap. I just looked, the last bag has one strap and I freaking love that thing. It's gotta be how much it freaking hypes up my
armpit.
Hikes it up. I need to just stop filming today because it's not working out. And I don't know, I feel like the tassel thing seems super awkward. Like it reminds me of a piece of ponytail that's almost out of place, and it's like,
oh, what's that little piece of ponytail doing? It doesn't belong there.
She doesn't even go here.
I hate it. I'm sorry, I hate it. It's a return for me. No, thank you. Next up, we have shoulder bags / crossbody bags, because I think you can kind of wear them as both. I have several to show you guys in this category. Here we have an acid wash, I'll call it a camera style bag by No Boundaries. I particularly really like the light version of this. It also does come in a dark denim. I do not have that one. And I really like that this was more of an acid wash, and it has the grommet things that we already talked about from the first one in terms of the strap. This one for me though it is just hanging on in terms of size. We talk a lot on this channel about like ratios and things like that. When you're a thicky thick like me and you've got a tiny bag, it just proportionately is not the best. And again, this is just all IMO. And this one is at the cusp for me. Oftentimes with bags like this too, I will opt to wear them as more of a shoulder bag along the side versus crossbody. I feel like the crossbody effect just adds to the fact that like, dang, these ratios be not working for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep it. I do really like it. Like I said about the other denim bag, I've found so many reasons to wear bags like this. So I have already found reasons to wear it. And when I style something like that over and over again, it's obvious to me that it's like something I really needed, you know. I'm using the term needed loosely, obviously. This one here is by Madden NYC. And you know what really got me on this one? It was the chain. I'm just not even gonna lie to you. I like how it's connected to do different things. It actually sits at the front of that little pouch there. And then it does run the zipper, you know, through. I find that the Madden NYC bags always have pretty nice zippers. I've always been pretty happy with them. This one, I generally am wearing crossbody. It almost has two of those little pouches in there because the one is detachable and it's attached, of course, to the strap like they often have. And then the other one does sit horizontally on the front, but they are very similar in size. And I went with this lime green one. I feel like this is a very subtle, almost pastel-y lime green versus a fluorescent highlighter lime green. I actually find it to be a little bit more of an approachable lime green, but this bag also does come in black and it comes in silver as well. This next bag I wanted to throw in here as a little bit of a bonus. It's a clearance bag. I actually already have this in white and I can't believe how much I have worn it. It's by Madden NYC and it's sort of a monochromatic, sort of all-in-one mold, plasticky jelly style bag, which I feel like describing it sounds bad, but I've just worn it so much and I love it so much in the white. So I wanted to just pick it up in this color too, and it's on clearance for less than $10. So I kind of love that for us. And I have already styled it, even though it's purple and I hardly wear purple. It's the freaking bag. Okay, it's the bag. Another Madden NYC bag. This one I am wearing as a crossbody bag as well. This one also comes in a couple different colors. It comes in a lime green, which I would argue is a little bit more fluorescent-y lime green. That's in the other accessories video, part 2. So definitely check out that video. And it also comes in black. So the reason that I picked this one up is because I almost like the denim concept. I feel like silver just goes with everything. It's very popular right now in terms of things that are metallic. I found found that it goes really cute with a pair of ballet flats that I have. And believe it or not, even though this is kind of an obnoxious-y style bag and the fact that it's silver and it, you know, it's gonna look trendy like that, right? It's not gonna look like a classic bag. I found so many different reasons to wear this one. This was also a little bit smaller than I sort of thought it would be. I thought it would be more like the last bag or the 2 bags ago that we just saw, the one that was in the lime green. It's a little bit smaller than I wanted, but it still works, but it's very structured and kind of rigid. And although the zipper is fine for me, it is just hard to get a lot of stuff in there. I think it's because it's already smaller. Like if you kind of compare it to the camera bag, the denim camera bag that we saw earlier, it's almost like maybe more that size, but it's very structured versus very loosey-goosey and easy flowing like that other denim bag. So therefore, I just feel like it is less approachable. I have to definitely use a smaller wallet. My phone fits and everything. It's not that it doesn't, but just note that. Here is another one by Madden NYC, and I have to say, I really do like the size of this bag. You know, they call it do they call it a tote bag? Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like more of a miniature tote bag. Like, let's, you know, not get crazy here. But I like that it came with the little sparkle pouch, which I actually think it didn't make its way into the footage, but it does come with that. I do have it. I don't know why it's separated, but anyway, I like that it also has a little bit of the thicker chain, but you know what was weird for me on this one? It was something about the way the corners kind of puckered in, like sort of, you know what it almost reminded me of? You know how some bags at the sides or the corners are leaning towards the sides, it'll have a snap option where you can either expand it or have it snapped, and it's structured either way and fixed in that place either way. This one to me almost reminded me of something that was supposed to have been snapped, but instead it was just sort of there, and it almost looked like it was going to, I don't know, not hold the structure as long as I would want it to in terms of holding how it's gonna hold up over time. So for me, this one is gonna be a return, but I do like it, and it also comes in black. I thought for a tote bag, it was a really good price point as well. So I don't really have anything to say about it other than I'm worried about the edges and the corners, which is probably a weird thing to be worried about. But you know, when I'm getting this many bags, it's like we're ordering them all in, we're seeing what's doing, we're seeing what we like so I can review them for you. So this one's a return for me. We are moving on to the bum bag and fanny pack portion of this production here with you today. Okay, this one is sort of a camera style, I'm gonna call it a fanny pack, I don't know, because I just can't even wear it across my chest. I also can't wear it around the back either, but this one, the strap was just incredibly too small. I would definitely need a strap extender, so this one is gonna be size dependent. I otherwise liked it. It's by Madden NYC. It has a lot of sparkle to it. It actually has a very similar sparkle to the last one that comes with the little sparkle pack inside of it or along with it. And it's a no for me. It doesn't fit. So I'm gonna return it. I did like the actual buckle though, because it was just a little bit different than the other buckles that I've seen time and time again with Madden NYC. It was metal. It just connected a little bit differently. I don't know. I appreciate small details like that. It's probably a silly thing to point out, but I liked it, but this one has to go back. This one here is a kind of like a miniature backpack sling style bag. I feel like it's small enough that you definitely could wear it on the front of your body or obviously the back. And I particularly like that it was a checkered material, and it's actually the only one that is checkered. So do note that it's kind of like a baby blue color, blue and white, but it also comes in purple. And I'm just looking here at the website. This one has butterflies. It also comes in plain black, and it also comes in plain pink. But this has a perfect amount of room. You could definitely fit something like an iPad in here. Obviously it can function as a purse. I personally think I'm gonna wear it probably on the front, and maybe that's a ratio thing. Maybe that wouldn't look as good or something in terms of ratios if you were not a thicky thick, I don't know. And I like the price point on this one. I feel like sometimes the backpacks can seem like they are really out of control on price point, but this one is under 15 bucks. So I appreciate that about it. No boundaries. It's very boho-esque. Maybe even you could call it a little bit Western style. I'd say large sling bag. I love this. So I was very late to coming into the bum bag trend. I just was afraid of them for the longest time. Then I got very into them, and now I know they're probably gonna go out of style. But what I have found to be my favorite are these oversized ones. I have a couple other ones like this, and I just absolutely love them. I'm gonna get so much wear out of this. I shockingly have not styled it yet, but I love all the little details in here too. There's some braiding on it. It has a very very smooth zipper. I like that it has metal on it. That makes it feel very, you know, kind of typical casual, or like, I don't say dressy casual, but you know what I mean. I think sometimes often with these bum bags, because so many of them can look more athleisure, athletic looking, I typically am wearing them with like t-shirts and leggings or an outfit like this, like what I have on right now, versus this one I would wear with like a cute outfit with jeans and going out and that kind of a thing. And unfortunately, because I would buy it in more colors, it only comes in this color. I would absolutely love if they got more colors. And one thing I would be remiss if I did not say, it is butter soft, like noticeably more buttery than all of these other ones, than absolutely all of them. It almost has that very aged, lived in faux leather style, and I just love it. And the zipper is very smooth, if I didn't already say that. 100% yes on this one. We are about halfway through this video, so please give the video a like if you are digging it so far. That really helps out me and my channel. And if this is your first time here and you don't follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, all the places, definitely go ahead and give me a follow, because I show lots more looks and outfits on those platforms. I will see you there. Let's keep going with the video. This one by Madden NYC might look a little bit familiar to you, because honestly, I feel like it looks so similar to the pink bum bag that was in last season. And I think they even had another pink one that was a slightly different pink the season before that. I wanted to order it to kind of see what was doing. And I think I am going to return this one, not because I don't like it. It's just, it's way too similar to what I already have, which I probably knew. But again, I wanted to try it out for you guys, review it, see, give it a size reference and all of that. I feel like it might be just ever so slightly bigger than the other one that I have. But this one is good in that it does like a full-on crossbody, if that's what you're looking to wear it as, or a bum bag. So it's almost like a faux bum bag, and it truly is not a fanny pack. Like, it doesn't even have a clip. That's how a lot of the other ones are. They only had the adjustable crossbody. So even if you are wearing them across your chest, it never could really be worn around your waist, or at least not awkwardly. Yes, or I should say not non-awkwardly. This one also comes in black. It has a ton of bling. It's got the little coin purse, which I always appreciate because it just adds a little something, you know. And I do like it, but it's probably just not for me because I already have one too similar to it, but highly recommend. Love the Madden NYC bags. We have another bum bag. We're still in the bum bag categories. This one is by No Boundaries. I've had this one for a second, but I don't think I've ever actually shown it in a haul. Now, they call this one denim. It's, to me, it feels way less denim than the other denim things that we have seen earlier in this video. It feels way more just like a fabric that kind of is trying to be denim. It almost reminds me of like a denim tie-dye, but either way, sort of like the last one, I appreciate that there's buckles and a little bit of chain, some metal in there. It has the detail on the zipper. The zipper is very nice. I like the size of it. It's definitely a nice size. I wouldn't call it large or small. It's just a nice size, at least on me. And I actually really like this shape. I like the way the shape fits in sitting on the front of my chest. And this one does come in 5 different colors. Looks like we have black, pink. The black and the pink are more of a faux leather look. And then there is a green, kind of a stormy blue style corduroy. And then there is also a patchwork one, which I believe I do have in my next video. So highly recommend this one. And I have had it for a little bit and I've worn it a ton. It matches so much because again, it looks like denim, even though it's, I think not. And our last category of handbags is going to be a couple tote bags that I have to show you. This No Boundaries beach bag Soleil. I mean, how adorable is this bag? But I need you to listen so close right now. You have to run away from this bag. I am so sorry. There were so many problems with this bag. Let's first start off with the lettering. It was not done nice at all. I wish I got footage of it. I didn't, to the point where I actually took a scissors around it and cut around it because it looked pretty bad. And to be fair, at the time, I thought I was keeping it, which is why I probably spent 10 minutes doing that. But you know, where you are trying to sew something against something here that clearly would not take sewing some sort of lettering or object onto it very easily because of how it's significantly woven with large gaps. They obviously had to put like a felt backing on it, and that backing was just It was done very sloppily. So anyway, what you're seeing, and if you see imperfections, that's even me after fixing it, okay? But this thing just started to fall apart at the corner. I didn't even wear it. I literally had it just kind of hanging around. I was gonna get footage of it, feature in the video, do all the things. I take lots of, leading up to these videos. It just started falling apart at the corners, like almost like it wasn't tied or properly, I don't know that it would really be sewn up. I guess it'd be partially sewn, partially tied. I mean, it's clearly like sort of a hand situation going, but I don't know. This thing would never hold a towel. It would totally crumble on you. I say run far away. And it's not inexpensive. It's $20. It does come in a white with a blue, here comes the sun. And then it also comes in a tan, they're calling natural color, that says beach please. I think by far the cutest one is the one that says Soleil with the yellow, but I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna have to ask you to please walk away. I'm so sorry for any inconvenience that this may have caused you. This last one I don't want to spend a ton of time on because it looks like the link is actually gone, but I do believe you can still get it in store and it probably is clearance. So this is by Time and True. It's just a very big, casual, slouchy, oversized tote bag. Believe it or not, I have so many black and tan bags. Well, I know you believe that. You do. I know you do. But I was gonna say, believe it or not, I hardly have any kind of cream off-white style bags. And that's actually why I picked this up, is because I just found how much I was drawn to the white bags that I do have. They just kind of seem to go with everything. So therefore, I wanted to pick this one up. And I like that it has the Cognac accessories or the Cognac flap to it. It does not have a ton of structure, so that's one thing. I don't mind it, but I could see some people not liking that. But anyway, it is very cute and I would definitely check in store for that one. Our next category here is belts. I feel like belts are kind of boring. However, they are a necessary boring and I love belts. I think belts can absolutely make an outfit. So I'm actually on a mission to really build out my belt collection. Anytime I see affordable belts, I feel like belts are challenging for me as a pear shape because when you have your different parts of your body that are in different continents, it's like, are we buying a belt that's going to fit across my widest area of my hips? Or are we buying a belt that's gonna like very cutely cinch my waist in a dress? Because let me tell you, the one I can wear a size probably medium/large, and the other one I need like a double or triple XL. Like they're very different sizes. So if you have that problem, down in the comments, let me know. But we're just gonna roll through some of these belts. I'll put some fun music on, and on the screen, I will obviously have the numbers along with them and the sizes that I got, and of course a little bit about each one, but let's try these belts on. Next category that I have for you is hats. And oddly enough, this hat that I'm wearing right now, how cute is it? Camo, pink roses. I loved it. I was like, excuse me. It didn't even make it into this video because I just happened to see it and I got it delivered with my Walmart salads that I had delivered the other day randomly. My husband was like opening the salads. He's
like, did you order a hat?
And I was like,
I didn't think I did.
But apparently I did. So anyway, we're wearing that one, but I'll still have this one linked down below. It'll just be under what host Jen is wearing. I've got 3 hats. Let's get into it. Bucket hats. Why do I love bucket hats so much? This was another trend I was afraid to try, and then I put one on and I was like, I feel cute in bucket hats. I really do. And I've already worn this one a ton. You know what else I really like about bucket hats? I just feel like they really lend themselves to a lot of different hairstyles because they're just not form-fitting, you know, sort of like how this hat is. So anyway, this one is by No Boundaries. It clearly has smiley faces all over it. I love it. There's not really much else to say. This one does come in a couple of different colors. Again, with the strawberries, this one comes comes in almost like a butter country crock-ish yellow with some strawberries. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is with the strawberries. Do you like strawberries on your apparel? Maybe it's just me. I'm not really sure. Let's go to the next one. I love this hat by Time and True. It's actually just like this one. It's just a different, a different link, but I feel like all their kind of baseball caps are very similar. Dog mom, excuse me. To be fair, I feel like they should have one that says cat mom. I'm actually both. I'm a dog and a cat mom, and they don't. They only have dog mom. But it should be noted that definitely is a full-on embroidery. It's not just screen printed in there. And you know what? I love the colors on this. It's like a very soft pastel, so soft that I feel like you literally could wear it with anything. I'm definitely gonna be wearing this a ton. Obviously around my dog. I'm probably not around my cat though. I don't wanna like piss him off, you know what I mean? Another Time and True hat. This is our last hat of this video. I love me some leopard. Let me know if you've been around from the beginning when I started saying leopard, okay? And it's gray. I love anything that is gray toned, cool toned. I love how it looks with my dyed silver and platinum and purple and sometimes blue hair. It just all jives together. So I love that for me, and I love leopard, and I just can't think of anything better. I don't know if this one is new for this year. I've never seen it, and I do typically stalk the hat section of Time and True because I honestly love their hats. I haven't seen it, but maybe I'm wrong. If I am wrong about that, let me know. Next category is wallets. I know wallets are kind of boring, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on each one, but let me tell you a little bit about what I do with wallets. A lot of you guys ask me, like, Jen, how do you switch purses so much and all this kind of stuff? I try to put as much as I can into as little as possible. So what I started doing is I have started trying to get wallets that can house, obviously, all the normal stuff that wallets house, but they can also house the stuff like my gum, my chapstick, perhaps even my lip gloss. So this first one by Time and True that's black, it has a bunch of different pockets. I like that it even had a pen pocket. I've actually traditionally abandoned some of the bigger wallets because a lot of the bags that I have are smaller, but this one really does kind of have it all. So if you are somebody that's kind of you like to hoard a lot of stuff in your wallet, this might really work well for you. I also like that this one I can just run out of the house because it has a little bit of a wristlet on it, and I do that all the time too. It's like running, a mile down the street to grab pizza or something. I don't have to get my whole purse situation going. I can just grab this thing, and I love it. So this one is by No Boundaries, black and white checkered. I originally got this to sort of be like the prior black wallet that we just saw, where it can do all the things, and it can. It's a little bit more of a zip around. It looks a lot more like a wristlet. It also has a wristlet wrist thing on it, handle on it, and I just feel like it does look a little bit more like a proper wristlet versus a wallet. And you know what I've been doing, because it's black and white checkered, because I love black and white checkered. We know. I've just been wearing it as a little, kind of like, ooh, as a wristlet. So that's fine. That's not what I bought it for, but I love it for that, and it's fine. Last wallet here. This one is by Time and True. It is kind of like it's a very cool tone beige and sort of a straw. I actually have the matching bag to this one. Did you back in the day used to do like a matching wallet and a bag? I used to do that back when I pretty much got one singular purse for the year and like ran that thing into the ground. I love to have all of it matching, but now that I switch bags so often, I just don't even bother. This one I specifically got because I wanted it to do what the black one, the first black one that we saw, could do for me, but in a smaller size, and it does. I am able to fit gum in here, my chapstick in here, all that kind of stuff, and I just really liked the aesthetic of it. I thought it also looked like a big girl wallet, that kind of a thing. So I like it. Not much else to say. Last category here, sunglasses. I have 3 sunglasses that I'm gonna roll through for you. Sunglasses are kind of boring too, so I'm just gonna roll through them with some music. But one of them, the first one, is a men's one. So don't stay out of the men's section for sunglasses, because in my next video, I have one of my favorite sunglasses I have ever purchased, and they are also men's, so stay tuned for that. But let's roll through these adorable sunglasses that I got from Walmart. How'd you like those purple shield ones? A little bit funky, yes? I'd never seen anything like that. And I wore them a ton on my ski trip, which coincidentally I didn't ski on my ski trip. That vlog is coming. Subscribe if you wanna see why I didn't ski on my ski trip. I wore them a ton in Oregon, and they almost reminded me of like ski goggles, but they were sunglasses, and I thought they were just chef's kiss for the purpose of that. All right, and that is gonna do it. I am so excited to hear down in the comments which one was your favorite item or outfit. So definitely let me know that information before you head out. And also, if this is your first video from the Wow Week series, Week of Walmart, definitely make sure to check out the rest of the series. I'm gonna have my entire Wow Week series playlist as well as my Walmart videos in general playlist linked up here at the end for you. And if you missed out on anything, you can just click right through and watch the next video or catch up on the series. And if you've been watching these live in real time, I cannot thank you enough for watching and hopefully loving the series. And as always, if you made it all the way till the end of this video, I cannot thank you enough. That really helps out me and my channel when you watch all the way to the bitter end. So if you are still here, please let me know that by leaving me a heart emoji or the secret video word of subcategories. Don't forget to subscribe if you are awesome and click that notification bell so that you can be notified every single time I be in the kitchen cooking them looks. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!